What's going on, guys? It's your boy Worthy Prince coming at ya with another Lords Mobile video. Okay guys, so today we're going to be talking about the new Mythic update and how the game is going as far as the direction it's taking, okay? Now, the update came out a couple of days ago, as you know, and the first video I put out was the educational video. It was to tell you how to unlock it, the different ways you can get the embers, and just a general educational view of the update and tell you all about it, which is fine. And then earlier today we done the stream, and I had some opinions on it in the stream. I was talking about the direction IGG are going in. Well now guys, it's time to bring you my actual opinion about the whole thing, as well as some other people's opinions as well. As you can tell from the thumbnail, I did manage to get a message from Bren Chong, which was absolutely fantastic, so thank you so much for messaging me back, Bren, if you are watching this. And he's got a strong opinion on this, and I think it's really important to share that with you guys, okay? So, the problem with this Mythic update, of course, is it's pretty much a pay-to-play update, especially for the pay-to-play players. I mean, as a free-to-play player, if you're using the free-to-play war gear, you might get lucky and get yourself a purple or a gold ember and be able to upgrade some of the gear, which is great. But for the bigger players, the mid-range spenders and your high spenders, this is a full-on pay-to-play update, and an expensive one at that. It's not good. It's not good. I mean, the direction IGG are taking as of late isn't something that's very popular at all. Only among a select few are actually embracing the pay-to-play updates that they're dropping, which may work for IGG, I don't know, but really they have a big community full of good spenders, you know, low-end spenders that they're going to lose if they just keep doing what they're doing. Now, I've seen many games go this way. I mean, there's a track record of mobile app games like this that were very, very successful, that had a high-end community that just disintegrated within weeks because of the amount of paid updates they were dropping on the game. So we're talking about games like Game of War and Mobile Strike. Fantastic games, guys. If you've not played them, you know, you missed out on something great because they were awesome. But the developers got greedy on them games. They constantly introduced new updates to the platform, and in the end, people just left. They had enough with it, they quit the game, and not many people play those games no more. Lords Mobile was kind of different, you know, it was against the trend, so to speak. They brought out a fantastic game on a very similar platform that runs beautifully, looks fantastic, has so many in-game features, and they've grown a huge community of players that are free to play, low-end spenders, mid-range, and of course any game like this will attract the high-end spenders. But they've been doing a fantastic job until late of keeping it relatively balanced, you know. I mean, of course not every single player is going to be able to go to Baron and start fighting, of course not, but that is a battleground for the big spenders, you know, and they need that, which is fine. But at the end of the day, in the kingdoms themselves, people were able to fight for their kingdoms. If a champ player had the base, you know, people could get together, group the guilds together, double, triple, quadruple rally the base, you know, get it back, fight for it. There was options available. But with this new gear update, it's making that gap so much more wider, and it's kind of forcing people now to have to spend money now to keep up to date with it all. You know, at the end of the day, if someone's got the base and they're in a full set of mythic champ gear, you're really going to struggle to take it off them, even with a triple rally. So it's not great. Now, first of all, let's just talk about one particular player that I've seen. I'm not going to go into it too much because I'm not kind of discredit this player at all in any way. He's embraced it. This is one player that has embraced the new update, which is this guy here. As you can see, the update's been out a couple of days, and already he's maxed out his champ gear and got himself a full set of mythic. 85 stars on his castle skins, 11k hero. You know, this guy obviously has the ability to spend a lot of money, and he doesn't mind doing it. And fair play, I'm not going to be negative towards him for doing it. That's his choice, and that's fantastic. But it's not the trend. Not everybody's like this. I mean, this is one of the 1% that have just embraced the update, whereas other players haven't. And as I mentioned earlier, I did message Bren Chong. I asked him a question, and the reason I asked him this question was because of this. As you can see, guys, Bren Chong fantastic player, very experienced in the game, probably spent more money in this game than a lot of people, is sitting with grey champ gear. And I got curious when I saw it. What I was looking for were players with mythic gear, but I just happened to click on him first because he's number 1 in the power rankings in Lords Mobile, and I noticed the grey champ gear, so I thought, what's going on there? So I just messaged him. I messaged him and said, hey, I said, are you building a new champ set? Or are you not that happy with the new update? And out of the blue, and I was very surprised because I know he's a very busy man. I'd like to say thank you very much for sending me a reply, Bren. He actually replied to me, guys, and said, there it is right there, guys, that it's becoming unhealthy. You know, it's widening the gap. It's making the mid-range spenders look weak. And believe it, guys, mid-range spenders spend a lot of money on this game. You know, a lot. So to kind of isolate them is bad. I mean, a lot of free-to-play players have been complaining for months that IGG are isolating them. Well, does this update isolate free-to-play, or does it really isolate the mid-range spenders? I mean, that's who it's really isolating, which isn't good. It's not good. It's damaging the community by doing stuff like this. People are not going to be happy with it. A lot of people potentially may even quit over it because they won't entertain having to reinvest into material madness and all the stuff they've already done. You know, it's just not great. So IGG, if you are listening, which I hope you are, you need to kind of like change things a little bit here. I mean, we don't want to see the game we love and care about so much to actually go down the drain, because if you follow the structure, shall we say, of other companies, the way they've run these kind of app games, all that's going to happen is you're going to isolate everybody, many are going to quit, the community is going to break down, you're going to be left with a handful of players that will just happily keep spending, and that's going to be it. And that's no fun. That really ain't no fun at all. So guys, I never asked this of you, but if there is one video you need to share today, it's going to be this one. Get it over to the Facebook pages, the Line apps, the Twitters, the WhatsApps, whatever you're going to be using. Let's get this out there, that not only I am seeing an issue with this, but also big spenders, heavy spenders in the game, like Bren Chong, are not happy with this update. They need to be aware of this because they need to make some changes. They had an okay balance. It wasn't fully balanced, but it was okay. They need to rein it in and bring that balance back to the game because, you know, we had the sigil update with the tomes, we've now got the gear update with the embers. You know, we all know that there's going to be more updates coming, whether it be buildings, whether it be heroes, whether it be troops. And I'm sure if this is the route they're taking, they're considering maybe bringing more pay-to-play items to upgrade these things. And if they do that, then they could see a huge drop in their community, and we don't want that. We really don't. So IGG, please take this video on board. I've tried to be relatively neutral with my opinion. I'm not too strong worded because that doesn't get us anywhere. But I've tried to put across a structured argument here to kind of make you understand that you need to change things, okay? Anyway guys, like I said, get sharing. If you haven't subbed to the channel, make sure you do that while you're here as well. Hit the like button. And that's going to be it for today, guys. So until the next time, you know how this next bit goes, guys. Stay safe and peace out.